Francis here again. This time I got my lucky tackle box, okay? Now it came a little late. I think these guys had some kind of fulfillment issues, but hang in there if you haven't gotten yours yet. And I think they said contact them. I guess if you don't receive it by January 28 or something like that. But anyway, I've already opened this so I could speak a little bit more intelligently. Not like last time I opened it, I didn't know what was in there, to be honest with you. But let's just go ahead and open this up and see what's inside. Alright, first of all, they got some kind of card here that states some new baits, the Biwald Tail Gunner, and we'll take a look at that. Throwback Lures, Wagon Shad, and Castaic Spoon. So let's get at it. Here's the card that tells you what you got. And by the way, this is their regular box, not the Pro box. I do have a subscription to the Pro box. Whenever I get it, I'll do a little video on the 2 extra baits that are supposed to come with it. I think everything else is about the same. So, and here's another little thing about the Lucky Tackle Box and Mystery Tackle Box. Again, it's a monthly subscription to brand new baits that you can get. A lot of these baits you don't see in the Walmart or Bass Pro Shop or Academy yet. So it gives you a chance to try some stuff out and to challenge you. And I was looking at it another way. It's a way to budget yourself too. So I mean, a couple of years back I got a little crazy and just went all out buying baits, but this kind of puts you on a little budget and you get a little bit of everything. So after saying all of that, we'll just go ahead and look at the first one here, Throwback Lures Wagon Shad. It has to be this guy right here, and according to the back, I mean, it's your typical sexy shad color. I'm gonna go ahead and take it out. So you get a better idea. Hopefully it'll focus in. So it's like really nothing new, but it's supposed to dive 10 feet. So, give that a try. Let's see what's next on the list. Oh yeah, the Biwald Tail Gunner. It's a soft bait, and I like this because it's kind of a dark color and it's has an interesting shape. First of all, kind of has a motor oil plastic smell to it, but here's a better look at it. And this one's kind of purple, dark purple, and that's kind of good for the area that I'm in because it's a lot of stained and murky water. And it has a little split right here. I don't think you can really tell. Kind of focus in. You might be able to tell. And that's of course where you can, it helps with the setting of the, and it's on both sides. Well, no, it's only on one side. But one side is graduated. There's some graduated marks to help you determine where you push the hook in and to place the hook. So what else can I say about this? I mean, you can, I looked at the Fish Hound magazine. They had some ideas for you. You can do a swim hook. This is kind of a weighted kill with this, which I recommend. You can also use it as a trailer and then put it on a jig head. And that's what I would probably do. I suppose you could do other things, Carolina rig it and what else? Mojo. No, I mean not Mojo. Drop shot. I mean, I don't know if this really floats or not. I didn't have a chance to put it in the sink with water in it, but anyway, that's Biowa. I think it's really a French company, but all this stuff is, of course, made in China. So moving on, next we have Strike King Rage Crawl. Now this is an interesting bait. I like it. I've had this before. Actually, I have a bunch of these things. Here it is in the package. It's pretty much a full package too. Whoa. I just got paged. Nah, it's work. Alright, well that was work. As you can tell, I am on call right now and trying to get this video in, and before I actually have to go out. I didn't have to go out. So anyway, let's get back to this Rage Crawl. I've had some of these things and I like them. In fact, I'm going to put a link down in the description below of one of my web pages that shows how to rig a bunch of these things. And there is a Rage rig, and I think the person who does it is Gene Jensen, and he talks about using a weighted keel hook or a weighted swim hook to rig this. And here it is. I like the color. It's nice dark green. And what he did was dip the claws into some JJ Magic. And how he's showing how to rig this thing is to use a Moner hook or a weighted keel hook or a weighted swim hook, swim jig or swim bait hook, and then just cast it out and then try to make it bump along the rocks or the bottom down there, so these appendages kind of irritate the bass and make the bass want to eat it. So I'll put that link down there so you can get some more information on it. But again, it has that coffee smell, so it's not going to have your smell on it. And after smelling this, I'm about to sneeze. Okay, what else do we have here? What's the next one? Oh, the spoon. Well, heck, we just got a spoon in the MTV box, right? So, and I don't really do a lot of spooning. Never mind. Spoon fishing. But first you gotta find the fish and then drop it on down there, and I guess it looks like an enticing meal to them. Let's just go ahead and take this one out. It's not anything innovative except for the fact that what they've done, you can see, One side is kind of painted blue with a yellow chartreuse stripe. So they kind of, you know, instead of being totally silver looking, it does have some contrasting colors that may help it stand out. I don't know. I'm not really a spoon fisherman. So anyway, let's move on to the next one. Hooks. Must add worm hooks. So it's fun. Here they are, and I suppose you could usually when they give you these swim baits, they give you some hooks along with it. These are 3/0, so this is actually big enough to do a rage rig with this thing, even though, you know, Gene Jensen says use a weighted swim, which I agree with. And let's see, where were the swim baits at? There it is. And you could possibly, yeah, you could use this because it has that indentation down in here that'll help drive the soft plastic down, so the hook has more of a chance of getting into the fish's mouth. But I think I would recommend what Fish Hound Magazine is talking about, rigging these guys up. Anyway, you got some hooks there. So that's it for the regular box. As far as baits are concerned, you do get the golden ticket here. So get on Lucky Tackle Box's live webcast on YouTube, and there'll be a drawing on January 20th. And if you got the winning number, you're gonna win something, right? So look for that. And finally, you got a sticker. This is kind of neat, kind of patriotic. I guess I kind of would expect this to come out around in July, but you know, every day in America is patriotic day, as far as I'm concerned. So, is there anything else I want to add? That's about it. Yeah, you got your Fish Hound Magazine. You saw me talk about had a good article on rigging that Biowak bait. Let's see. Is there anything else? Oh yeah, you got your a little article on the Magnum crankbait, which probably will come out in the Pro version. That's from Live Target. Now here's neat. I mean, I'm always into knots and practicing, so here's a little thing on another type of knot you can use. This is more of a loop knot, which is good because it gives your crankbaits and other baits, you know, a lot more freedom to move around in a more natural way, basically. Let's see. I guess that's about it, folks. When I get the Pro version, I'll talk about the next two baits. Until then, we'll see you next time around.
I'm Francis Kiefel, and I approved this video.